All right, so we are set up here. I want to get this camera off screen here. Here's a new parcel that I got. I acquired these off of can you see that? Probably not. Okay, well, let's just shut that down for now. X-Acto knife. So I got what I think is a really good deal on two supposedly working 1541s. Now it's interesting that this is packed up with what looks like duct tape. And when I say duct tape, I mean the silver proper tape for interesting packaging. Two 1541s snuggled in there. Of course, today was recycling day, and I should have done this last night. There we go. I think you can see that. Two 1541s. That's a good attempt to package that. One. There's the other. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It came with cables. There's nothing else hiding in here. All right. Well, that's impressive. So we're going to start with unit 1 here and put the other unit aside. Ah, yes. So here we go. A little dirty. But really, give it the sniff test. Not too bad. 1541. Hard to tell. It looks really clean inside. There's some markings here. Well, thanks, Bryson, for taking care of these. So here's what we're going to do. We've got our diag cards label here. We need to switch the pins per the 1541 diagnostics, which would be 1 down, 2 up, 3, 4 down, 5 up, jumper in the middle, jumper to the right. Okay, so that will work on my supposed new test bed. We will plug this in. I'm just going to make sure it's off. Plug this in and make sure that you have a nice view of it. Like that, and we'll turn her on. Okay, first check looks good. Second check. I'm going to switch now the view to the monitor, and I'm going to take a serial cable, plug it in, and we'll turn on the PC. Now, I said this was known good, but I am getting these interesting characters here, and this was happening on the original diag, but everything else seems to check out. I've done a dead test. I've done the original diag. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a memory error. It might be a character ROM issue. I can do some more diagnostics on it, but for right now, I'm trying to do the minimum invasive, changes to this Commodore. It's a low P series serial number under 250, which I think is the 200 it's like 246,000th on the Pennsylvania production line. Anyways, I have a known good formatted floppy here that I'm going to put in. Yeah, I picked up brand new double-sided, double-density floppies. I'm going to have to find a better source. Okay, so we have a directory. That's good. I want to do an alignment check. And we're going to hit space to check. Whew. Well, I mean, the good thing here is that the head is seeking across the tracks. I'll probably open this up and I will do a head clean. And I'll do a rail clean and see if that helps before I actually start tinkering with the alignment. This is coming pretty good on the upper tracks. I mean, they're green all the way across the board on the lower tracks. These may have been sitting. There's a little bit of dust, but I'm surprised at how clean it is. And considering the amount I paid after shipping, I'll take these results. Okay, good. We're gonna exit that. And so next we're gonna do a speed check. I'm gonna press return on that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we're good on speed. Any key, if I recall correctly, doesn't mean any key. I had to press F1 to get out of that. A little odd. So next we're going to do a performance test. This will format a disk if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Expected. So we need some SID music that goes to this beat. Okay, there we go. We're gonna say no. I don't think I need to do anything else on this. I'm just gonna do that alignment check again, actually. I'm just curious to see if, yeah. I wasn't getting that with my SX64 after I replaced the PLA. It's always the same character, and it looks random across the screen, but I don't know. And it's happening in the system check as well. So I'm going to say that absolutely this older bread bin 64 needs some work still. Okay, we're going to move on to the other one. So here's the next drive. Make sure I don't drop it. Let's hit F1 exit. I'm going to shut down the computer. I'm just going to stop this screen capture for now. Okay. This one looks like it's a little dirtier. It's got some scuff marks on the side. It's got the number 6 on the back. So there we go, is the back, and it reads. I was probably upside down, so let's do it that way. I don't know which way it's going to be right side up for you guys. Should be me pointing it away from me. Another 1541. I'm looking inside it. Again, looks pretty clean inside. All right, so let's, we're gonna get our screen going here, do our capture. But while we're doing that, you guys can see just a straight plug-in test. Red light goes out. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's computer on. And turn on the drive. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off the drive. Computer turn it back on. Drive takes a reset. Okay, let's see if we can get a directory on that disk we just formatted in the other drive. That's going to be a D for directory. Nice and fast. There we go. That's a good start. Let's go through the exact same process as the last one. We're going to do an alignment check. We'll hit space to continue. You can see there's a couple little pauses there, and I can hear a little bit of grinding. There's light. I don't know if the light flashes between each track, but it did come out with what would be a relative pass, 100% on track, or 100 on track. See, once again, I think the space on this needs some work as well. Well, let's keep our test going here. It resets, and we're going to do a speed check next. Press return. Okay, so we're within 1 RPM. I think we're green on that. I wouldn't think that that's going to cause too much of an issue. So here, by the way, we're going to do a performance test, and but it looks like 2 drives. I would say I got them at about 66% under market value. I got them at just a little bit more, about $10 more than each that I would pay for dead drives. Okay, so that's great. 2 good drives. Kind of surprised, but very pleasantly surprised. Just a few little cosmetic things. Maybe re-gluing the label on one and giving one a good test and opening these up. So I'll do that shortly, but at this point I am going to say thumbs up on that purchase. I'll see you on 1, maybe 2 retro soon. Cheers. Let's see. Of course, I'm showing you all my address and everything, so we'll have to clear that out. And our retro right here. And retro scaler, not retro bright light here.